What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Marcelo Garcia, black belt, 5-time world champion, Big Us. Guys, in today's lesson is going to be how to deal with the OverUnder Pass. It can be very brutal when you when someone big get into the over-under. It's gonna fry your legs, gonna fry your frame. So one of the main goal that on the over-under is dealing with the person's head. So I got very familiar with the over-under when I'm training with Bernard a lot. So I always try to keep his head out of line, and that bothers him the most. And even him gave me the idea of show the details. So I'm very excited to show you guys this detail. I'm gonna show you 2 ways how to beat the over-under. Doesn't matter size. It can be a bigger person, can be a small person. It's one unique detail that take the person out of line and then makes the position very, very strong, okay? We're gonna start right here on the over-under. Let's go on this side. So let's go on this side. So we have Jerry gonna have covered up my legs like this, and this side is holding my pants, sometimes my belt. So this is the position. It's like I don't have much frames right here. So all he's doing here, what Jerry wants to do is he wants to start use these hands, cup my leg, and start walking towards the other way a little bit, and then he's palm the leg over, push my knee in, boom, and then he gets to my hip. So now you guys can see my both legs over there. Now he covered up my hip. And then from here, it's like there's no way to hip escape. And if I turn away, he exposes my back. Exactly, so we get to my back. So let's understand on this angle. So the position. Jerry has both feet on the mat, and it's very heavy. His weight is right into me, okay? A lot of people frame the hip, which is not a good idea. Some people block the leg, it's not a good idea as well. So what I want to do, I want to try keep my inside leg as much as I can straight, because he needs to beat my leg, okay? If he passes one leg, he passes my guard. So what I want to do here, the headline is everything, okay? So what I'm going to do with my hands, let's see on this angle. I want to keep my hands right on the fabric of his gi. I want to keep round around the shoulders. I'm not going to take him out, but I'm going to keep him tense. Now the trick part now is this leg that's off of the mat. My foot has to be on the mat. He has this grip right here. Pay attention very carefully on this grip. Want to do a hip escape and want to use my thigh to push him away. So look, all I'm doing here is to create the leverage of his head. His head's really deep on my pocket. So I put my foot on the mat. Now keep my hand really strong. Now all I have to do is keep hip escape away from his towards his head. So from here I'm gonna move my hip out, and now Jerry cannot follow me much because he's losing this power grip right here on my hip. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep hip escape. I'm not going much far, but I got my thighs right on his biceps, like right across his triceps. Now with my leg, I'm gonna push, and my upper body, you guys can see Jerry start losing power. In my upper body, I'm gonna push my leg, and my body I'm gonna move away. And now switch headline. And now from here, he have the grip. All I have to do here is kick and break that grip and come up at the same time where Jerry head's on the mat. All I have to do now, cup the thighs and flip him over, and then get the top position. So let's see on this angle here now. Let's see on this side. So it has had my pocket. Yes, exactly. So look, it's even hard to talk, and that's how terrible this bottom position is. And the person on top, it's comfortable. So let's take him out of line where I have my grip on the line, foot on the hip, foot on the mat, excuse me, and then turn my hip to the side. Boom. Now my leg, I'm gonna push his head out of the way. Look how my upper body going this way, okay? And then I come up, and then pull him that way. So let's see this angle. See here on this angle, where I want to show my upper body line, where I have this hand, this foot on the mat to help me pivot my hip. I'm not hip escape away because he has the grip. So from here, I want to pivot my hip to the side. Boom. He lost power. Now I'm going to push with my thighs. Boom. That way to break this grip. And look how my upper body moves all the time. Look my grip. Push him that way. And then from here, I just want to take the top position. Understand how to take Jerry's head out of line. Complete kills the leverage. So for example, come here. So let me shoot for the top so you guys understand. Yes. My head in this line. I'm strong with my shoulders on this side. So for example, yes. So here, my shoulder is on his belt line, on his stomach right there. I'm here. Boom, pushing heavy. If Jerry just pick his hands and switch my head to this side, he kills the power of my pass. So from here, for example, I'm here. If he just push my head to this side, boom. Now I have the leg and my head on the side. There's no power that go across his body, and that's the whole point of the detail is switching the head. But once the person gets there, it's our combo. Jerry gonna have my shoulder, boom. Yes, I'm here. So now he gonna hip escape, boom. Now with the on top of the thigh, he gonna push by my arm on this side and switch my head. So from here he hip escape and then he push that way where the shoulder gets locked right here, and it's very painful. And the person feel like if the person is really tight in your legs, he can even get hurt on the elbow, which happened a couple of times when I do it so tight because the person wants to do over under. Trust me, they want to stick over there, and that's the surprise. They don't expect the shoulder crunch right there, and that. So go slow because it can hurt your training partners. Okay, so these are very good details and unique details. If you understand how the position starts, if you anticipate that, the person never gonna give you a hard time. You can always play guard. So let's move on to the detail number 2, where I use his momentum. So what you need to do, over under, drive weight into it. So I set him up, pushing, and he drive. He's hungry, drive, and that's when I catch him up. So it's gonna look like this. Let's start on this side. Over under, boom, he's heavy. This position is such a terrible position. You guys can see how hard it is to talk. He doesn't do much. It's just about the angles, right? And this one here, I'm gonna place my hands in the belt, and I can even place both hands in the belt and one hand in the pants, because he thinks that I want to push him out of the way. I push him out of the way, I'm extending him away. Whenever he driving this angle this way exactly, he cannot put pressure on me if his hip is low. So put your weight hip low. He cannot drive into me low. He needs to elevate his hip, yes, and that's where the detail comes. So whoever play OverUnder Pass, trust me, one of the best guys out there is Bernardo Faria, and I train with him every single day. And every single day I try to understand what he's doing. So that way I can capitalize what I need to do to answer his reactions, right? So understand the idea of the position and then try to work against, okay? Work around, not even against, go around. So Jared has here, I place the belt. In his mind, I'm gonna fry his frames, but I'm not just, my idea, I'm set him up. Place hands in the belt, hands in the pants. All I'm gonna do is push him in the opposite direction. And push, he's so attached to my leg that he's committed, exactly. I push again, now I use the bottom leg and pull. Now he's off of the mat. I just gotta go super slow. Look, I control he's in the air. If he tries to go back, try to go back. He can't. Inside leg, just revert, sweep. Now, I don't want to stay here. Over on the pass, if you end up on bottom, you also end up on half guard. So what I want to do, I want to gain down the hook, keep my knee on his hip, and then start move this way, Jared, for a second. I end up right here. Boom. What I want to do, I want to keep my knee on his hip. I want to gain this underhook. Now my leg, he's hugging right here because he came from the over-under. So what I want to do, I want to use my hands as a C grip on his biceps and take my leg out of the way. Now I'm going to start square up myself. Chest on his shoulder. Boom. Arm over the arm. And now I'm going to meet the pass. And then here I am with the pass. In the second one, the difference from the first one is the first one, you take him offline. The second one, you're using his own energy, his own momentum to beat the connection. And trust me, work 99.9%. Because in order the person to put pressure on you, he needs to be attacked to you. But not just being attacked, but he needs to drive the weight in. If you push away, generate reactions where he pushes back, and the bottom leg, just follow. That's it. So look like this. Let's see again, let's see this angle. He has the over-under. Terrible. Belt. Bow. Pants right here. I push him out of the way. Push. And he comes back. Yes, look here, Jerry. He had to drive for his feet. I push. Now my knee, my leg, whenever he pushes back, I lift. Trust me, go super easy. And the big the person is, the better. Trust me, the better. So now my knee goes there, underhook, bow. Now start moving this way. So you guys get the right angle. Yep. I beat his knee with my hip, with my knee, sorry. I beat his hip with my knee. Now this hand, you start moving out, block. Now my knee placed right there from the hip right here. Head control, and then make him look that way, and then pass, and you end up on a side control. So those were one of my favorite ways, and my students love it. Those two ways to beat the over-under pass. And there's a lot more, but this one the main one that you guys will be very successful with, okay? So practice, share, comment this video if you like it, because this one the toughest position to deal with, but if you stick with these details, you're gonna be very successful, okay? And also guys, there is instructionals about half guard, how to pass half guard, lasso guard, and close guard at bgfanatics.com. I'm gonna leave the link around the description of this video, so make sure you check it out. And there's a lot of good content for you guys out there, okay? And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help me grow this channel for you guys, okay? Thank you so much.